Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake, this is Charlie here for another reaction, and today we are reacting to Season 3, Episode 5 of Doctor Who. I am right in thinking that. Look away quickly. And I'm on the other... Yeah. Episode 5, yes, that's correct. So, Charlie, what happened in the last episode?
It was set in America.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember when.
During the Great Depression.
Yeah.
Well, we're during one of the depressions. Many of the depressions. They're depressed a lot over there.
And the Daleks are using the workers to create the Empire State Building for something.
But what for? We don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're also creating pig human slaves. And the last thing we saw was the boss of the boss of New York.
Oh, okay, yeah, the crime lord of New York.
Yeah. He's mixed with a Dalek now, their true form, and now that he's a Dalek in human form.
Can I ask, why is it that you've never been describing the episodes this well before? You know what it is? It's only been about 4 days.
Yeah.
That's why it's fresh on your mind. When it's nearly over a week, nearly 2 weeks sometimes, you're a bit sort of like, so that's why. Well done. Well,
I was in there thinking as well what happened. I was trying to think.
Oh, did you forget when you were thinking about it? When you're in there trying to...
Yeah, I couldn't remember until you just asked me now on the spot.
Oh, wow. Well, there you go. Shit. So, so as you left off, it was a two-parter. Any predictions for this episode?
The Doctor saves the day.
You're going to feel like an absolute idiot. But other than that...
No, I don't. No.
No?
I don't know what can happen, to be honest.
That's right, yeah. It's like you said, is that in the last episode you didn't react too often because you were actually slightly intrigued by the story. So I mean, we'll just have to see how it turns out, this story for you. So, yeah, do you want to jump in?
Yep.
Let's do it. So, we hope that he enjoys this episode. We hope you enjoy this reaction. And if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That'll be superb. But other than that, see you on the other side. Nice.
You should change that to see it on the flip side.
You've done that before.
I've done that before, but not
that
on
was
the flip
it.
side.
Yeah, and it hasn't caught on. Learn from this.
No, it has.
Yeah.
Peace, like that. And then you go, we're reacting now.
No.
You just wish you thought of that. That's what's happening here.
I wish you'd shut the fuck up. Hi guys, it's me, Jake, editing. So just putting this in here that they decided to block another video again ages after. Like they've only blocking Season 3 so far, Episode 1 and Episode 2, and again they've decided to massacre they said do this or don't or don't have it on. So I'm just like, well, I'm not gonna let you massacre it. So just letting you know that I will eventually get to both episodes 1 and 2. If the trajectory of this keeps going forward, I may have to reevaluate some certain things. But I think they might get Episode 3, Episode 4. So it's actually infuriating. It's heartbreaking, especially the fact that it started to get the views and stuff like that. To then now, then it's like, well, yeah, I now have to upload it, which is I'm really angry about it, but it's BBC. They've done something. They basically have gone like, yeah, no, it's cool. It's like they've done, like YouTube have done like, yeah, check, everything's good, and then afterwards they've gone like, no, that's our stuff. You're not allowed that. And it's like, come on, man. Like, just give it to me at the time rather than let me upload it. It's a whole. I'm just gonna get very angry if I carry on. So yeah, So if this edit seems a little bit shorter, it's probably because I'm just going to try and use as little amount of content, not a little amount of content as possible, but less content, so that at least then this stands more of a chance of surviving. So I apologise if it's less, but to have any of it up there, I have to probably do it. So just so I let you know, don't hate me too much. But yeah, so thank you again, and other side, bye, all that stuff. I'm so angry. Love you. I hate you. Hate me. Bye. Just he's still laughing at the camera angle.
Yeah.
Prepare them for hybridization.
They can't do that to Andrew's face. It's too beautiful.
But there's only 4 Daleks, so...
Is that sound? The cult of Skaro escaped your slaughter. How did you end up in
You were slaughtering people just before that.
Temporal shift. Everything.
The prosthetics looked actually really good on him. I think about for 2008.
Ambition. Then it's all just noise.
It hurt the pig slaves' ears as well.
Yeah.
But they're not Dalek.
Yeah, but I guess they're just probably just lower
Idiots.
life form. Yeah. My one was probably going to be just as bad, but a little bit more cushioned, the blow of lower life forms. I thought it was strange as well. They're in a metal casing, but they couldn't handle that. They're probably surrounded by explosions every single day.
Yeah.
And like for what they do, and then they're just all, no!
Of the flesh. Like no Dalek has felt for thousands of years. The Doctor has escaped.
Oh, actually, did I even tell you about how the Daleks were created?
No.
They were never like that. They were actually shaped like humans.
So what happened?
They basically were encased in metal containers to basically defeat people in a war. And then they were just...
And they just became like
well,
slobs.
well, basically,
Slobs.
what it was their creator, I guess, basically created them in a because his people, their people were against another people in a war, and the way to defeat them, they thought, well, we need to become this great arsenal, I guess, and then they went from humanity to this.
How do you find that out if they don't mention it?
I couldn't remember if they brought it up or not because you've seen the Daleks a couple of times now.
Maybe then.
Yeah, but again, it's in previous episodes. That's what I mean. So like, there was there's a whole sort of arc to do it. You know, wouldn't you just like to poke him in his eye?
Yeah.
Just one go.
I would like wiggle his tentacles. That's what I was thinking.
That's an aggressive search he had going on
Yeah.
there. Look at that fucking hell, the space he's going at.
But you have doubts.
It's one of my favorite parts. Like he looks around. Oh, it's beautiful. God bless America.
Yeah.
You've got nothing but your weapons.
They were fighting over a loaf of bread, but they have a shed full of guns.
Yeah, exactly. USA! USA!
Didn't realise there were so many pig
Pigs,
people.
yeah. They said they've been taking them for a while now, so...
There's more than one of them.
Thanks, Martha.
Doctor, this is my township. You will respect my authority.
He's just right in his face in behind him. Look.
We can make a better tomorrow. So I beg you now.
He's just, I just imagine he zapped him and like, just died.
Compassion in your hearts. Exterminate.
You called it.
They killed him. They just shot him on the spot.
She's just describing what we're all seeing.
Want him alive. The urge to kill is too strong. I have decided. I obey.
He's so pissed.
Bring him.
Daleks just change their minds. Daleks never change their minds.
But what about us?
So he thought they were generally just going to kill him because they never changed their mind.
Yeah, oh, he was, yeah. And also, I want to point out, yeah, good point, because he thought, at what point did he think this was, they were going to be honourable? He knows them. He knows
Yeah.
he knows they're shitheads. So, as soon as they killed him, they would have just went on a rampage and killed everyone else. So, it's worked out to be a masterful gambit in this scenario, but you're right, he thought he was going to just die.
I would have just left Martha there because you wouldn't know how to work the.
No, yeah. Yeah. He's quite irresponsible.
Thank you very much.
It's not subtle at all.
You must want me to go somewhere, but what am I supposed to do?
It's for you to find out.
First, we tried growing new Dalek embryos,
See?
but their flesh was too weak.
That's why.
I'm one of your experiments.
See, maybe finding experiment. That's where you were asking about how he's going to get more Daleks.
It forced us to conclude
The Daleks mentioned this energy conductor.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Maybe like a lightning conductor or Dalekanium. Oh, they.
She's doing real good, isn't she?
That Mr. Diagorus, he was like some sort of fixer, yeah.
I like that there. She was very much to the point there. He was crying there and needed a little bit of comfort, and she was like, "Yeah, but come on, info, chop."
Removing the emotions makes you stronger. That's what your creator thought all those years ago.
he was wrong.
He was what?
We must return to the flesh.
Fucking losing it.
You wouldn't be the supreme beings anymore, and that is good. That is incorrect. Daleks are supreme. No.
Right then. Better get to work.
Since you mentioned the tentacles, I haven't stopped looking at them. Now and again, gradually, just sort of like, I just imagine one of them just doing that to your face like that. Just kind of creepy. Well.
No, go on, you go. Say something. What are you
No,
gonna say?
go, you go. What's fresh in your mind? Go.
No, I was going to say that I think that the Doctor should actually take this opportunity. I know he hates them and all, but if they just want to find a new planet, and if they're in human form, I know it's like all them dead people,
Yeah.
but they're not going to come back to life in it. So make the most of them. It'll be safer.
To what? To like let them do this, so it helps eradicate what the Daleks are. So then it makes a nicer version of them, so they don't actually become his enemies again. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. I agree. And he is. It looks like he's doing it. So
He's not going to do it.
do you think he's just going to go full genocidal maniac and just kill off an entire species?
No, he'll try. I don't think he's going to let them go to another planet in human form.
Why? Why wouldn't he?
It's just not the Doctor, James. He hates them too much.
But then everything he hates about them, he's willing to change.
I don't know. I think he's just doing it stalling time, and then she's going to help destroy this thing up there, and then it won't happen. And yeah.
Well, bold prediction. See if it works out for you. I can't remember what I was going to say. You took me aback by that.
If aliens had to come to Earth. Oh, no wonder they came here.
Fucking hell. That's so dramatic. That's so...
Right idea in the right place at the right time. That's all it takes.
It's literally just...
I believe it's possible.
Oh, you have no idea how different he really is.
Yeah, he's a man, sweetheart. That's different enough.
I like the fact she just really just thinks he's gay. That's actually what she said in the last one. Oh, he likes musical theatre.
Companion, a while back, his friend.
Her.
Ever since then, he's been on his own. He's not seeing me. He's just remembering. Oh, listen, sweetheart. There, on the mast. Those little lines, they're new. They've added something, see?
Huh?
Added what?
See, just zoom it in. I didn't want to squint either.
Dalekanium!
What's that?
Just saying it at the same time. Fucking hell.
Is there a malfunction? The doctor will step away from the controls. Stop!
Bunch of bastards.
I am your master.
That sounds like someone's alarm.
Yeah.
Do you have that as your alarm?
No.
That gave me...
It was just frightening me, and I turned it off straight away and go back to sleep.
I had this a lot. I had that alarm when I was at uni. That's just giving me some flashbacks.
I have a new alarm actually that doesn't stop until you log onto your phone.
Oh, you do
Go to
the
the app and do the math
do
equations.
the math equations. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you up it if it I don't know what the app's called, but if you start getting the equations very quickly, can you up the...
You can choose the difficulty.
You can choose
So it
difficulty.
can be easy, hard, or like difficult, and then extremely difficult. And then if you're doing the extremely difficult one, you have to like do algebra and shit.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that. Yeah, I'd
But
probably
the easy
just...
one's just like 9 + 8 and shit.
That's fine, but what are you on? You're not doing the easy one, eh?
Medium.
Medium. What's the hard one? Is that algebra, or was it the extremely hard one as algebra?
They're all just a bit. They all have like brackets as soon as you go to like hard and shit.
If I had to do a math equation first thing in the morning, waking up and having to do that would actually be the worst like start to the day ever. I'd throw the phone out the window.
And whilst you're doing it, it's still going off as well.
No, I'd honestly, no, that's it. I'd jump out the window after the phone as well.
Last night, what's wrong? Out of breath. It's nothing.
Samesies.
We've skipped.
You told us to imagine, and we imagined your irrelevance.
Such a sassy line.
Dalek! Oh, come here. See? They've always come with a hug.
Deadlocks, remove the Dalek ending before the gamma radiation hit.
Gamma radiation? What the heck is that?
I'm sorry, Martha, but you've got to fight.
Confirm time until solar intercepts.
At least he's giving us something interesting
Yeah.
to do.
Like 4 minutes and count.
Rather than like sort of like getting split up in the last episodes and... Did you just go because he's going along the edge?
Yeah, surely the wind up there has to be blowing you all
Yeah,
over
no,
the place.
yeah, it is.
Doesn't look like it.
It's that Time Lord sort of body weight, you know? Practically got gravity boots on. I'd say, well, they could actually put that wind fan up a little bit more to make it look like he's actually getting knocked around.
Yeah.
A bit.
They're trying to slit your throat with their bare teeth.
Lovely.
Oh, and you're down.
One man down, we ain't even started.
So surely they're all going to be dying soon.
Remember, he's not fully... He's like a botched experiment.
Yeah. So exactly, surely they should be dying before him, no?
They might have been done after him.
Imagine just threw it up the building and it like took someone's head off.
40 rows, 39,
Rails.
Yeah, there must be... I don't know what rails are. There must be some...
Seconds.
No, I know that, but I don't know what the reason they call it rails. I don't know if there's actual
Oh,
a scientific
call it-
reason behind it, or if it's... What?
oh no. You dropped a screwdriver and I thought Martha was going to be there to catch
Oh,
it.
right. Hey, you lost this!
Hey, buddy, I think you lost this.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
Home Alone.
Oh, yeah, where... He's...
So he didn't do anything by holding onto that and putting himself through pain.
He's getting off on it.
They were people. And I killed them.
No.
Oof.
Daleks killed them.
That's sick. They've given him like a Tommy gun, but it's like the Dalek weapon version of it.
Oh, my head.
It's the least of your worries.
That's me, 3008.
The theatre! It's right above them, and what? It's gone midnight. Can you get us inside?
Oh, there ain't nothing more creepy than a theater in the dark.
I could think of a few things that are more creepy.
Thing for show tunes, but there's a time and a place. Plaza?
And I'm telling you, I'm not going.
Martha, that's an order.
Who are you then? Some sort of Dalek?
I was about to say that.
Ooh. How did they wrap the chain around their little plunger?
The doctor will stop.
Just understand this.
He actually just looks like a dog
If you choose
now, with the chains around him,
destruction,
like a leash.
then death.
Exterminate. watch them Dalek humans take aim.
Why?
Daleks do not question orders.
But why?
You will stop this.
Sorry. I got in the way of the lightning strike. Time Lord DNA got all mixed up. Just that little bit of freedom.
If they will not obey, then destroy the hybrids, destroy and
Surely their own guns have to. Oh, there you go.
destruct, destruct, destruct.
No! They killed them rather than let them live. An entire species. Genocide.
Only 2 of the Daleks have been destroyed.
It's very on point for them. Not surprised.
One of the Dalek masters must still be alive.
Just one. Now what? Dalek Khan.
You can't
Your entire
do
species
this.
has been wiped out. And now the cult of Skaro has been eradicated.
I was going to do a pun as well. When when the hybrid one that turned into the mixture of all of them. What's his name?
What do you mean? Dalek Sec?
Yeah. What do you think I was going to do with that? I was literally going to go, oh, for God's sake, give him a sec! That's what I was going to do, but I thought I was better than that. I did.
I'm not.
I could tell.
Right now, you're facing the only man in the universe who might show you some compassion.
No,
Because
you
I've
won't.
just seen one genocide. I won't cause another.
What?
Khan.
Emergency temporal shift.
How does he have enough power for that?
They always have enough power to escape, little bastards. I also love the shit that he's there. He's so taken aback by his kindness. He was just there, sort of like, "No, fuck you, I'm out." he just couldn't handle it.
But it's so annoying though. Doctor should have just killed him. Right there and then.
No, but did you not hear what he just said? He said he's already seen one genocide. He doesn't want to be part of another. He couldn't bring himself to be a person like them, which was a person that perpetrated genocide.
Just gotta do it. And well.
If only. He had to take the stairs, didn't he?
It's his heart is racing like mad. I've never.
Way too many people have died. Brand new creatures and wise old men and age-old enemies. I am not having one more death. You got that? Not one.
Imagine you just died during the speech.
Yeah, he's wasted too much time for a speech. Oh, that was such a sick little moment. But you're right. Imagine he just all, no! Oh, he's gone.
I told him what Solomon would have said, and I reckon I shamed.
But he's still a pig.
What did they say?
Yeah, but he's alive.
Yeah, they said yeah.
Yeah, but he should.
You're still a pig!
He surely could have
You did a
just
whole asshole.
fixed him.
I mean,
I was gonna say, I thought she was gonna kiss him there.
Do you reckon it's gonna work?
Nibble on his tooth.
I don't know. Anywhere else in the universe I might worry about them, but New York's what this city's good at. Give me you're tired, you're poor, you're huddled.
Anywhere else in the universe you'd be worried. Sorry, I'm going to say this right now. Anywhere else in the universe I'd be worried about him, but not in New York. I mean, there's a lot of prejudice in New York.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of space. I'm certain that there's a lot of places where you can go, I could probably put a human-looking pig in there, and they'll be fine. That's a silly comment. I won't stand for it.
The pig and the showgirl. Someone for everyone.
Maybe.
She tried. She tried her best.
Meant to say.
Are you still angry about the whole Dalek thing?
A little bit. I think he should have just killed him.
Yeah, but you know what? He picks and chooses when to kill people.
Yeah, that's annoying. Just to shoot.
Well, I guess what it is that he gave him a chance, and that's what he did. He gave him a chance, and then rather than, like, let's say for example, the Dalek then shot at him, he probably would have then destroyed him. But rather than do that, he then decided to say, "Fuck this shit, I'm out," and then that way he's just escaped.
Yeah, he picks and chooses, and that was the moment to choose to kill. It doesn't. Oh, not going to create another genocide, and they're probably just going to go out and try and create another There's more genocides keeping that alive than just killing that now. And it's not even a genocide, it's just killing one of them.
There is a lot of moral confusion when it comes to the show. And I'll tell you what, as it goes on, you'll see more as it goes on going like, but why did you do that in this case, but not this case? I think you need to just sort of accept the fact that he just didn't want to cause a genocide because he just saw one. For now. Any other day, he would have popped a cap in his ass.
That's what he should have done. And it was in America as well. It made so much sense. Just shoot him.
Imagine that. He's sort of like, what are you going to do? I got friends in the whole of Hooverville behind him just with guns, and he just stomped its ass. You know what? That's what should have... Yeah, you're right. Should have ended that way. And that, guys, was our reaction to Doctor Who Season 3, Episode 5, The Evolution of the Dalek, or Daleks. I don't know if it's plural or... It is Daleks, there we go. Thoughts, Charles, upon finishing this reaction? Overall.
I enjoyed it. I don't know. I would have liked to see...
A genocide, another genocide.
Well, that, yeah, but the Daleks, the original plan of becoming like a human Dalek and getting their own planet and restarting and being less dickheady. But,
less murderousy.
Yeah, but obviously that didn't happen.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. The Doctor should have sorted him out.
Right, okay, listen. Without having to try and work out the moral stance of the Doctor about. Think about it. He has just seen his worst enemies commit a genocide in front of his eyes. How can he then, without jumping to the conclusion, because we're very quick to be like, yeah, fuck it, I'd do it. How would you think then he would be able to handle committing one himself?
It's not a genocide.
That's the last Dalek.
That's not a genocide though. He's just killing one person. Genocide's like a group of people, isn't it?
It is the genocide. I think an actual term is to purposely go away to kill a person due to a group of people or species, or in this case a species, towards extinction or to extinction.
Who gives a shit? Like, this is one of the times where he has to just go crazy.
Yeah, but you also got to remember. You also got to remember that he has gone crazy before. And it's that constant battle of does he give into the dark side, or does he? I don't know. Again, I'm with you in the sense that if he did it, it would have just been, we're done. That's them gone.
Yeah, but then they can't keep recycling the Daleks as a show idea.
Plot armor, baby. Yeah. But also, how do you know at that time he didn't come because that their paths may cross again, like you said there. And that's already been etched into the fabric of time.
Yeah, but if you killed him, that wouldn't have happened.
That's what I mean. So he was always meant to let him escape because there is a time later on where they do face off again.
This isn't like a boxing match where you have 1, 2, and 3. Like you have refights and stuff. Just kill him off.
Charlie, I assure you, if you think that they're going to kill off the Daleks.
No, like with logic, he should have done it.
Listen, he tried to help it. But again, that's the point. Is that forget going past the whole, because I know you're not going to let go of it. You're set on it. Again, like I said, is that I understand why he did it. I personally would have again just been like, yeah, I need to stray because then it would have stopped it. But then again, I love the Daleks, so I want them back. Pardon me, but overall, as a two-parter, what do you think? Because I will say these episodes are not really received well.
I liked it. I don't know what it is. Like, I did it for the last episode as well. I can't actually like say what it is. That's like I'm liking about it. If you get what I mean.
You can't work out what exactly it is.
Yeah.
Because
but like, I enjoyed watching it.
I think that the idea of it is so ridiculous, in a sense that the Doctor and his companion are in what was it, 1928, 1930, and they're then running around New York, and the Daleks are there using pig slaves to help. Just describing it. Pig slaves to help create new human version of Daleks where they can splice themselves in. It's a Tallulah's running around going, "What we doing here?" Like in still a dazzly dress and perfect heels, by the way. And still, the concept of it is just so strange. Is it that?
No, I don't think that's bad.
No. That's what I mean? Is that why you like it? Because it's so redonkulous, like how this show should be. This show, when sometimes this show can be very deep and meaningful and it kind of points be very human. Whereas this one was just sort of like, you like sci-fi, have a bit of this, and then it was just like ridiculous. And that's what a lot of people love about sci-fi. But do you think that's why it was this sci-fying your life up, or?
I don't know. I don't actually think of all that, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that then. So it's not that. So
well, it might be that.
It might be that. Who knows?
I liked that.
Yeah.
I liked most of it, and like the killing off there like didn't annoy me that bad. I was just like, well, you should have done it, but it hasn't like ruined anything.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it's just like a good two-pair, a good episode.
Me personally, coming back to this again, like I said, I don't watch these series as often as the other ones. What I will say is that it wasn't as bad as I remembered. Like, I liked, again, the how random it is. At points, it's like, yeah, this is great. But I don't know, just something about this two-pair. I think a lot of people didn't like it because, again, it went to call against the whole Dalek code. They would never do this. But they literally talk about it during the episode, like, they wouldn't do this. Well, we have to change. Like, so I completely get it. So maybe that's why some people don't like it. But I don't know. I just think that it's just a bit sort of, I don't know. I can't. You know what? As you can't pin it down as for why you like it, why you liked it so much. For me, it's that I can't pin down an exact reason why I don't like it as much. I can't. Where I first go, because again, I really enjoyed it, like the nuts part of it all. I don't know. I put on myself. I can't sort of pin it down. Maybe it's just an anomaly. There we go.
Anomaly.
And I feel like in Finding Nemo when you can't say enemy. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just thrown me off a little bit. I can't work out what it is. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's the. Oh, do you know what I thought before? I thought the whole Dalek sec thing was redonkulous, but then again, I really liked his design. Go back and now look back and now. Oh, no, sorry. I like the design of his face. The whole suits with the pin with the pin shoes.
But that's just a human.
I know, but I just the clash of both was. I would have preferred if it was just, bollock naked. But obviously you're looking more like a Dalek, but like a human. I think I probably would have preferred that. Then I don't know, just that bit. It might just be his clothing that's thrown me off this episode. Because I actually, I think the whole concept here and the hands, I was like, yeah, that looks cool as fuck. I love the way his speech was as well. How it wasn't because it is a mixture, so it's not just a human speaking with a Dalek face. He is struggling to find the voice. And I did enjoy that, but it could just be the clothes. It could be that petty. I don't know. I'm trying to. I'm not saying that it is. It could be that. But again, the Daleks were on point this episode. They were bastards, but then they were doing stuff that was just so that bit when it's like sort of like, when they were trying to talk about maybe the betrayal and the Dalek turns around to see if he's been listening to, when they've got scanners. It's that bit, and then like we imagined, was your irrelevance or something like that. You told us to imagine, and we imagined your irrelevance.
Oh yeah.
It's just, yes, yes, queens, thank you. It was just...
They are very sassy.
They are sassy. It's honestly, like, they're so, so good. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe... I don't know. I cannot pinpoint it. If people are still here listening to this, because again, I know this two-pair isn't viewed on that well. What is it that's getting to you if you do like it? Why do you like it? Maybe get to the bottom why you like it, maybe why he likes it, and why it doesn't. I'm like, I don't know.
It's hard to put into words.
It is.
I can't find words.
But it's the worst
say
fucking post-reaction talk
Yeah.
ever. Why'd you like it? Why'd you hate it? I don't know. Right, what did you think of it? Let's just as a episode itself. What did you think of the Doctor this episode then? Minus the fact that you think he should have killed the Dalek.
Yeah, I liked him.
See,
he figured out a plan, tried to do it, didn't work.
I like the fact that he had the hope with the Dalek, with Dalek Sec. I like the fact that he was ready to be like, oh, you're just all the same, you Dalek scum, and then be like, wait, hold on, new life, different person. Wants to reveal. I like the fact he trusted him, and he said when he was talking to Laszlo, when he was like, do you trust him? He's like, well, I know one moment can change. Well, I know one person can change the course of history. And so that was his hope in thinking that if he can do this, he can help change them. Then that's it. So I get his hope because again, he's a very hopeful person. But again, the hope is what kills a lot of people. But there was a couple of moments where I think that David Tennant can sometimes, and I think they lean a lot into it in his run in Doctor Who, is that he can almost overact certain points where he just becomes a shouty man. And I feel like sometimes that they can lean up because it's oh my god, look at this, look at him get angry shouting. But there's something that I love about other Doctors where their anger is not used with just being, let me just get the decibels up here. And I don't know, there's certain things like that I personally, I'm just like, yeah, I know there was a lot of quick to sort of like kill me.
Yeah.
That's sort of like, you know, and I know is that pinches of it I think are good, but he was too busy stop us there and then stop us there, and I think that's maybe that's another thing why I don't know. But I do like his hope of them being crushed. Then him, obviously, the idea of him, how the Dalek DNA got in from just him being on a pole, and like understand that's what's been channeling through. There'll be science behind it, I probably, but yeah, that whole concept. To then him, just then having that moment of rather than pure anger, which he was angry during it, he did try to just at the end just give him hope. Because again, like I said, is that if it was of an emergency temporal shift and if the Dalek tried to shoot him, I'm sure he had something up his sleeve to kill him. I'm sure he would have. But he always has to, I guess, give the chance.
They've had enough chance. They've had enough chances. Way too many.
Fucking hell. Right, marathon this episode.
She's smart.
Teaches
like jobs.
Well, worked out where to go to the Empire State Building to go to what was Andrew Garfield's character called again? Frank. That was it, Frank. Yeah, forget Frank. And then while she was there, they worked out that again. Imagine that, just sort of like, oh, we need to get them. They're all coming, and then just sort of like, right, how much time we got? 4 minutes. Let's just build this big contraption to electrocute them in that time. Perfectly timed as well for their lightning to hit just as they it was almost impossible, but somehow the lightning hit just as those doors bloody opened. But yeah, I thought I like that again. For me, I again when I was watching this series, I think that at the time I was still bitter like you were at the start about Rose, and I was and everything that Martha was saying especially to do with the Doctor, I was a bit sort of like, shut up, you'll never be her, and obviously now in hindsight I go, but I've calmed down. And this season I'm enjoying Martha so much more, and I'm appreciating her scenario more because again she's not like sort of like love me. She's not like that, and she's not sort of like the Rose and him where they're just like blatantly flirting, and it's like, oh, stop. This one is more sort of he's doing it without realizing, and she's there sort of like, I can't work it out, and she's talking about it and like, I think this, but it's more like, so they're highlighting it more than, and I'm appreciating that more, the fact that she's actually talking to people about looking for advice almost. But yeah, so I have to admit is that I don't think the Martha-o-meter comes out this week either. I think if anything, she's doing a-okay with some of her quick thinking.
I'd give her a 2.
You think? Oh, she's on your spectrum.
Yeah.
Sorry, she's on the spectrum. No, she's on your. You think she's annoyed you a little bit enough to actually take it out?
Yeah, 1 or 2, because she's asking silly questions sometimes.
Like what?
What are you doing, Doctor? Like, shut up, let him do his thing.
Oh, what was it? No, that was it. Actually, I agree with in Hooverville when she was like commenting as it was happening. Like,
yeah.
Oh, there's more than was like. We can see.
And then at the end, where they had the human Daleks and they're all in the theatre.
Yeah.
She said a question that just didn't need to be asked, like, just know your place, woman.
Oh. Why?
I haven't said anything this episode.
I know, it was I'm not editing it out. I don't care. Most people turn off after the reactions. Guys, if you've stayed through just to listen to him say that, I'm sorry. He's looking for a reaction. Don't give it to him. But yeah, I think I think maybe I don't think that it's enough for me to be like, why is she telling us this? It's happening, these things, for me to take out the Martha-o-meter. But a very low 1-2, which is fairly good. When Rose was most episodes was hitting a minimum, usually about 4 or 5, and then there was points where it got like 9, and then obviously then towards the end, I think you were like, then oh no, she has to do it. So. But yeah, so that's good. Okay, Solomon, when he got slaughtered in front of them all.
I thought it was quite cute, you know.
Him trying to, again, hope. Again, Solomon's by the Doctor as well, trying to find peace between them. That might be one of the words stuck with him, because he lays life down. But again, Solomon trying his best to try and like sort of make the Daleks see how they're very similar, which would actually just enrage the Daleks more. Trying to compare them, because they believe they're the perfect being, the perfect race. There's nothing. They're the master race. The master race in their eyes. You know, they're the dominant race. So comparing yourselves to them, they're just like, all right, fuck you, bam. You know, but you called it though. Solomon getting slaughtered. You did say like, oh, imagine just gonna kill him, and they did.
Oh,
what did you think I was on about?
Daleks.
Daleks. You thought Daleks was Solomon?
I thought that was his human name.
No.
No. Solomon, that wasn't cute. That was
Oh, okay.
Like, who do you think you are?
Yeah.
Like, shut up.
He tried his best, man. I mean, in when you can't fight, you use your words, and
yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, he tried his best, but he died.
But you called it again. It's not not too shocking.
It's not going to work with the Daleks.
No. Dalek Sec. So you thought he was cute.
Yeah. When he sacrificed himself so they wouldn't shoot the Doctor, which also, I guess every human has like the natural ability to feel like compassion and mercy and all that crap. But I can't remember the name of what was his name? The human guy that was before he was consumed.
Just call him Dalek Sec.
Okay, Dalek Sec, human.
But, yeah.
He wasn't like the nicest of guys, was he? Which kind of confuses me, because he was being so like compassionate.
Yeah.
Which I thought like it doesn't really represent him. So what is? Yeah. I don't really get how.
Yeah.
He was so
How is his human element so compassionate when he was a human he wasn't?
Yeah.
I get the only really thing you can think of is the fact that it was the fact that was his worst part of him, was being a Dalek, where he still had the, like you said, the basis of human emotion. So when you have two contrasting elements of absolute savagery and then absolute sort of like where human kindness is admired so much, if you have those in the ability and to be in both of them at the same time, you can imagine then they might find that common ground. But it does seem like for some reason that the human DNA was more was more sort of exposed in this version with the Dalek, that he then became more and more human rather than Daleks. Because a nice probably in between would have been, let's build something to create something, and then let's conquer some of the world, or leave this world but then conquer another world. This one was more sort of, let's take these people, let's fill this all up, and then can you just give us a lift, please? Cheers. So, but yeah, but I do get what you mean. It is like I never thought of it like that. So that's a good thing to actually bring up. Never thought of it like that. Did you like his shoes?
Yeah.
I don't.
You're hating on the outfit. I think he looks dapper.
No. It just wasn't a good look. I would prefer clown shoes.
They basically were, no?
Well, yeah, but that's what I mean is that that would have been way more sort of, this would have been like fuck you doing? Take them off. You've just got those like sort of mashed hands. Like in mashed hands, you'll just have feet like that as well.
Yeah, I just thought of that now.
Yeah, so he doesn't really need shoes. They probably would have grown as well. Like, ridiculous guy. Listen, we got a little bit of Andrew Garfield as Frank, which again, at the start of his career didn't really have too much, but he still had some solid scenes. Like he was crying on command, like Andrew Garfield can do. He was all beautiful and shit, and he was able to give the other two a home in the end. Well, okay, so do you want to say anything about Frank or?
No,
that's fine. So again, Andrew Garfield, if for some reason you're watching this, I love you. So when it comes to Laszlo and Tallulah, what do you think of their situation? Their arc in this? I think that might be it, actually, for me. Think about it, I didn't care for it.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Don't get me wrong, I
like the characters.
I like the character, and I like the characters, but it's their. I don't know. I didn't feel the
connection.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's that. I don't know. It's that they a lot of things can do. Like shows can do great love stories, and can do it in small amount of times, and that's what it is. What it is, but I don't know. It's just I didn't feel the words were there and saying like, yeah, no, I had to keep a hide from me. He leaves like the little flower for her every day. He goes to what there's the moments there, but just I didn't feel it. So even when she was there, so look what's happened to my Laszlo, and like her, and I sort of like, I was just like, if he dies, he dies. I'm just like, I was when he went down there, sort of like going, like I don't know, maybe if it was a shocking sort of like. And he went down then, I would have been fine. But because he was slowly getting breathless, and I was just saying, like, oh, here we go, he's going.
Yeah, like he's doing too much.
Yeah, almost, yeah, pretty much, yeah. If it was a sacrifice or something like that. Even if I don't know, I would have been like sort of like, oh, fuck's sake, Laszlo, and then he saved him, like fair enough. But it just, I don't know, I just didn't connect to them. But again, I like the look of the pig monsters. I like his prosthetics, I guess. And I thought the actress who played Tallulah was good, fairly good. I think she went very caricature, which probably what it would have been like in that time. So, but yeah, I just didn't connect to their storyline. Would you agree?
Yeah.
There we go. Excellent. Okay, so yeah, I think we've actually spoken about majority of the characters, and yeah, I think that's about it. So, is there anything else that you want to bring up, get off your chest about this episode, this arc, this 2 episodes as a whole? Anything?
No.
Okay.
No.
So as it stands, the Martha meter is on a low 1 to 2, and would you say this is better than the episodes you saw prior, which again was in this season. This is one of the better ones.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's good.
Also, I predict next episode the Doctor's gonna bring Martha home,
and then just be like,
"No, he's not gonna drop
see
her
ya!"
But they're gonna go back.
Why'd you say that?
Because she was talking about being a doctor and going home.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, maybe next episode
she'll
be like, oh, I want to go home, see my family.
Yeah, well, when you think about it, he did say one trip into the future, one trip into the past. and then they had the. What did they come here again? Because episode 3 ended with. It was Gridlock, so it was Face of Bow said bye to him, and then maybe because she didn't really get to experience a planet, but then again she came to New York.
Oh yeah.
Then she came to New York, so she knows she's on her own planet. I don't know. I can't remember why they decided to do it now. I'll have to look back at this out. But yeah. So you think they're going home. That kind of makes sense. Fair enough. That's it. What's a face like that?
Not going to happen, is it?
She's never going home. He's kidnapped her. Alright, okay. So let's leave it there, guys. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like the video. Comment down below. What do you think of this episode? This two-pair? What do you think of Laszlo and Tallulah's relationship? Did you connect? Did you not? What do you think of Daleks' Sek in his fucking shoes? What do you think of the whole concept of, the Daleks being turned into humans and etc. Overall, let me know how you thought of the episode. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get a notification every time I upload. A bunch of other videos around here too with me, really. He does these with me, but I also react to the new Who episodes as well. Did Shooty's Christmas special and the 60th anniversary. I also reacted to things with my mate Josh. I reacted to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Phase 1 to 3. That's all up there as well, the Infinity Saga. But I also do things by myself, like the Marvel shows, Star Wars shows, The Witcher, The Boys, House of Dragon, things like that. But yeah, that's all up there. If anything else sounds like it takes your fancy, guys, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That'd be great. But thank you again for watching. We'll see you out there. Okay. I've got an itch on my back that's been hitting me. Could you get me on my left shoulder, please?
Hit you?
No. Oh, you fucking bastard!
I swear you said hit me.
I've got the recording's still going. Don't! You've ruined it now. You don't get to scratch me. You don't get to scratch me.
Did I get rid of
No, you're a bitch.